So, guys, I know a lot of us have been following this news, this trending news that Buhari and Abba Kyari have been flown out of the country to the United Kingdom or other country to for treatment because there's this audio that is circulating the social media, and meanwhile the presidency has come out to debunk it, that it's all fake, it's it's all lies, that people should not just believe that the president is working from home. They even show the pictures, some of the pictures of the president, in office. Of course, we know that definitely they would debunk all of those things. And meanwhile, Femi Adesina has said, "Oh, why would people want to believe that?" And again, why would people want to be asking for the president to broadcast and to address the nation? That even if other leaders in other countries are doing that, that this is the president's style, that he at least is communicating, and a lot of people are making excuses for him, that everything is working and all of that. And they said even in other countries, things are working. They are making sure that things go through the way they really want it. But that has never stopped the president coming out to speak. Of course, we know the 26 minutes seconds 26 seconds address that he made, a lot of blabbing and mistake here and there, and they still pushed it out. They just wanted us to know that okay, something is really happening. So guys, listen to this audio leak that has been causing trouble all over.
My sister, while I did this country, you won't believe Buhari and Abba Kyari and some people sneaked out of the country last night. Last night. This one is first-hand information. My friend's husband is an Air Force pilot. He came back from Dubai I think, almost 2 weeks ago. He's under quarantine. So he was called to go for the flights. But because he's under quarantine, in fact, she and the husband are on lockdown now. He had to do the flight plan for them, and then they got another pilot. Even the captain was angry that why would they expose them to that, blah, blah, blah. But Air Force now, you have to take commands and the rest. So as we are speaking now, the idiots have escaped, leaving us to our fate. But I pray they don't make it alive. Honestly, they say it's not good for you to pray for someone's death. This one, they deserve to die. They didn't fix this nation. They shut down everything, and they didn't even shut down on time, because if they had shut down the nation on time, this thing wouldn't have happened. We won't have these cases like that. But Buhari waited till his daughter and other of their children returned into the country before they shut down the next day. And now they are escaping out at night. Abba, oh God, how did we end up here?
A former minister of aviation has challenged President Muhammadu Buhari to assure Nigerians that he, Buhari, is not sick by conducting a live broadcast. Fani Kayode wants President Buhari to prove that the rumor flying about that he and his chief of staff, Abba Kyari, have been secretly flown abroad for treatment is not true. There is a rumor making the rounds that Buhari and Abba Kyari are no longer in Nigeria, but have been flown abroad for treatment of coronavirus, which the chief of staff had tested positive for. The former minister said the rumors are heartbreaking and disheartening, adding that Nigerians deserve to be reassured that they have not been abandoned midstream. He said, "I urge President Buhari to conduct a live TV broadcast to assure the Nigerian people that he is well and that he has not fled our shores to seek medical treatment elsewhere." Fani Kayode tweeted, "The rumors are heartbreaking and disheartening. We deserve to be reassured that we have not been abandoned midstream." The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, on Thursday debunked the rumors that Buhari has also contracted the dreaded virus. So guys, this issue of hiding the president, if the president is up to date, if he's if he's competent, why running for broadcast in the first place? Because even that 26 seconds broadcast he made, that is not a broadcast in the real sense of it. They are just trying to patch up a lot of things. Everything they beg this man to do, people will be going through a lot of things. They beg him and all of that. Aisha Yusufa said, if people should forget about we having a president. And also, some people like, why would he talk? Why would they want him to say it? It does not matter. It does not mean. Little things. When we don't pay attention to little things, that is why a lot of things have escalated to this extent that we can't even manage them. Things that are they are supposed to be done normally. No, people say no, forget it, this and that. The manner to which this government is running this country, is alarming. The impunity and the audacity of coming to say, oh, it is not so. I remember when Femi Adesina was interviewed, was it day first today or yesterday? When he was being asked that, but during election time, we'll see this president moving from places to places and talking that why is it that now that the Nigerians need him, he's now running away from them. He said no, that there are two different things, that this what is happening is different from campaign. They will just be twisting. Even when you see Femi Adesina's body language, you will know that what he's saying is different from his body language, what is coming out, and even his facial expression. You know that this man is not saying, he knows that he's not saying the truth, and that is not the way to do in a saner environment. It's the same president that will come and be talking about a saner environment. Now people are saying this is a saner environment, or what it ought to be done in a saner environment. That you come out and tell your people we are talking of doing the right thing. Doing the right thing, yes, no, they will start to manipulate, try to twist a lot of things. Yes, Fani Kayode and Nigerians have been saying, do a broadcast. If really it is not true, we are supposed to be commanding him. Somebody will be telling you, what rights does somebody have? Or Fani Kayode has to be telling the president. What kind of statement is that? Ironically, the way it ought to be, they are working for us and we are paying them heavily. So it's not supposed to be the one that will be telling us what to do, because we pay him, because we don't even know the extent of power that we carry as a people. And that is why these people get away with all this impunity. Once they become a leader, they turn themselves to a demigod. You cannot talk to them. But during election time, when they are campaigning, you will see them rolling on the floor like babies. But once they get what they want, once they are there, they turn tigers. All of them, from A to Z. They turn tigers. If you know that is not what is happening, because the thing is trending. It's trending all over the place. It's trending all over the place. You cannot debunk it. You cannot, and if you want to debunk it, then prove to Nigerians, we are the ones paying you, because we don't know our value as a people, as the masses. That is why people always like, oh, it's the president who don't say anything. No, that is not the way it ought to be. You see that in other climes, in a saner environment, because let me borrow the word from the president, that in a saner environment, yes, in a saner environment, you see that the masses, they always listen to their leaders, because their leaders have reciprocated by respecting them in the first place, because you recognize that they are human beings. You see what is happening now. Everybody, when they tell people don't do this, they don't want to do it, because they know that at the end of the day, you don't have their interests at heart. Everybody is fending for them. They provide virtually everything, social amenities for themselves, and you expect such people to respect you when you don't do anything, just like a father. It's unfortunate. Let's hear what people are saying. You'll be amazed with the response of people, at this critical time. Like I always say, some people are used to poverty, they are used to suffering, so it doesn't make any difference to them when you are talking, to be as if, what is this one talking about? Someone says, Lai Mohammed is a liar. He can never change. I wonder the legacy this man is leaving for the youth as future leader. I am very sure that Buhari is positive with coronavirus and he will be healed. Why is our politics and government in Nigeria is based on deceit, propaganda, and veto power? Kudos to the late legendary fella. He had said it all. Someone says, it's really alarming, and like they say, in every rumor, there is an iota of truth. But this is not the first, and it won't be the last of such escapes from our number one citizen. Is turning into 07. Of course, the same thing, the same way. Oh, during Yaradua's time, nothing like that. And meanwhile, at the end of the day, we found out that what people have been saying as a rumor, it's, was the truth. So you expect Nigerians to just wave it off, forget it. We don't even learn. In as much they are saying, oh, don't people should not just be sharing what they are not what they have not confirmed. Then if that is the real thing, the Nigerians are saying this they got this information. Now you as the president, Do a broadcast. What is he running for? What is he running from? What is he running from that he cannot face the people? What is the problem? That, like Fani Kayode said, if you know that you are not sick and you are healed and you are in the country, do a live broadcast. What are you running for? And Femi Adesina is telling us that that is his style. Style for what? What kind of style is that? So he chooses how to do. Is he his personal company? And someone says, if really Buhari and Kyari sneak out of this country last and leave Nigeria in the midstream, they shall not see the happiness in whatever they flee from. I pray they never come back. God personally dealt with Buhari and now dealing with Jubril called Buhari and the de facto president Abba Kyari. Someone says 100% true. This Buhari is a man. This Buhari of a man permits me to ask if he's deaf and dumb, because in the history of the world, I've never seen or heard of a president who cannot address a nation in a time of crisis. No, Adesina said that is his style. That if every other president is coming out to address their nation every now and then, maybe two times a day or every day, that is their own style. Buhari has his own style. This is Buhari's style, so you have to take it like that. That is what Femi Adesina is telling us. And someone says, who is Fani Kayode to confirm Abba Kyari positive? Mind you, he was just a former minister. He's no longer government official. See what one is talking about. But Fani Kayode is a legitimate citizen of this nation called Nigeria. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this rumor here and there. Oh, Buhari has been flown out and Abba Kyari, they've been flown out, and what have you? The presidency has debunked it. Then people are now saying, then do a live broadcast for us to believe you, because in the past we have experienced a lot of things like this in the past. If you are sure of yourself, do a broadcast. But Femi Adesina said no, he cannot do that. He cannot address that. That is his style. So leave your comments below and let's have your take.